Kathy. I'm bringing you another review today. This is from a palette which I didn't actually end up showing in one of my hauls, but it arrived shortly after I think I did the last one and I just didn't have the chance. But I got this from blush.com, so I got it at the same time as I got the Skylight palette, where you can, I'll put the link for it here somewhere. But this is a palette from theBalm and it is Meet Matte. I am aware that there is a new Meet Matte palette coming out, or may already be out, so this is the original. So, as with all theBalm's palettes, they always have cute, fancy packaging, etc. So, Matte is obviously a guy's name, so they have a picture of a bloke. As far as its packaging, it is plastic cardboardy mix with a magnetic latch. It is tiny. When I saw this online, I thought it was much bigger, but it is absolutely tiny. So you open her up and you wind up with a mirror, as always. I'm not going to show you, blind you, and 9 colours. So these are the colours here. I'll run through them quickly and then I'll swatch them for you and then I'll tell you a little bit about them. So you've got, I'm actually not going to run through. The way every single eyeshadow is named, it's matte and then a last name, and the last name is the colour. So you've got Matte Smith, which is a matte cream, Matte Callagher, Matte Ramirez. I do apologise if your last name is spelled like that, but I can't pronounce it. Matte McDonald, Matte Horowitz, Matte Chung, Matte Batali, Matte Schilling, and Matte Patel. So, first things first, obviously all these shades are matte. So I'm not going to be worrying about explaining the finishes to you because they're all the same. But I'll go through and swatch them for you and give you a rundown on them. Okay, I've swatched them on my arm here and I'll quickly run through each of the different colours. So you've got Matte Smith. As I said, it's a matte cream, and as always, the creams never ever show up on my skin, but it's up here. Then you've got Matte Callagher, which is a light matte brown. This is more of a warm brown than a cool brown. Then you've got, that was that one there. Then you've got Matte Ramirez, which is a dark to mid-tone true brown. I've actually used this as eyeliner on some occasions. Then we've got Matte McDonald, which is a very dark blue, and with this blue, it almost has a green tinge to it. I'm not sure if you'll be able to tell through there, but it has a very slight green tinge to it. Then Matte Horowitz, which is just a mid-tone blue, mid to dark tone blue. Then Matte Chung, which is a very light pink. Then Matte Batali, which is a dark sort of burgundy purple. Matte Schilling, which is a mid-tone green. And Matte Patel, which is a light taupe. I'm sorry for all the finger marks, but obviously I swatched them. So those are the colours you get with the palette. In terms of the quality of these shadows, they're inconsistent, and because they're inconsistent, I'm not a huge fan of them. I had heard really good things about theBalm's eyeshadow, so I had such high hopes. And when it came down to it, they were okay. They're not brilliant, but they're okay. So, in terms of the light colours, they, in my opinion, are quite powdery. There's quite a bit of, there's not a lot of colour payoff. So for the light pink, the cream, and even the light brown, and definitely the taupe, there's hardly any colour comes off. You have to really dig in with the brush and keep applying colour for you to get any sort of colour payoff. On the other end of the spectrum, your very dark blue-green and your dark blue, and even the purple, have got fairly good intense colour, but they're so powdery that the amount of fallout you get means you wind up with streaks down your face. So, as a palette, I wasn't overly impressed. I have worked with it and kept kept working with it, and like I said, the colours are okay. I got this for on sale, so it wasn't such a huge disappointment as if I'd paid full price for it. I think if I had paid full price for it, I would have been very upset. In terms of the size, again, it wasn't a cheap palette, so the fact that you're getting such a small amount of product, again, was not it did not endear me to the palette. I suppose if it had been slightly larger, I might have been less forgiving about the quality, because, okay, you've got more to work with, so you can use it as a day eyeshadow or whatever. But the fact is that with the quality not being brilliant and there's so little of it for the price, I did kind of feel ripped off. So this was my first palette from theBalm, which is really disappointing because I know that they have fantastic eyeshadows, but the fact that it's the first one that I've tried and it's not very good means I am less likely to purchase another one of theBalm's palettes later on, because I'm like, well, I don't want to get burned again. That being said, I have seen that the new Meet Matte Nude palette, which is more neutral colours in the matte range, so sort of a larger version of the new Naked Basics. Depending on how much it is, I may tempt fate and get it, but we'll see how we go. So yes, that does this review. Like I said, not the best palette in the world by any stretch of the imagination. If you like matte eyeshadows and you don't mind a bit of powder and not necessarily the best colour payoffs, if you only like using light shadows anyway, this palette might do you, but there's certainly better palettes out there which have matte eyeshadows, so it would not be the one that I would necessarily recommend. So yes, that pretty much does it. Ugh, I haven't been able to talk today. It's just as well that it was only a quick video. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. I'll catch you next time. See ya.